Alright guys, back at my church for mission. I was out here Saturday. It started raining in 10 minutes. I got right back there, right in there, I got a zinc penny. Couldn't even make out the year on it. Really quiet in between. Got another penny, 1973. Looks like a D. Looks like it's been down there a minute. We're gonna keep going up this way. Work the bottom of this hill. I don't know if I'm gonna work up the hill or down the hill. We'll see. Probably down the hill. See if anything's washed down that way. All right, we'll see you guys in a minute. Got our next signal on this little ball right here. See if we can see what it is together. There we go, another penny. Probably a zinc, it was giving me a 20. Yeah. Pretty rough shape. $95, $96, something like that. 1990 something. Alright, well, it was down about 5 inches halfway through that plug. It was saying it was a lot deeper. So, see what we can find. See you guys on the next. Guys, this one about 4 inches down, 3 inches down. Got us a ring. Just a little aluminum. It's like kid's ring. Pretty neat though. Awesome. It's been a while since I found a ring. Cool. Oh, it's hot out here. Alright. We'll see you guys. I was going to try not to just show pennies, but that's all I've been getting. So, got a 1978 there. Came out of that hole right there. See right about where I found it there. Got maybe 3 inches. So the pennies I seem to be finding are either really new or in the 70s. So I'm gonna press on a little more. Getting hot, getting thirsty already. Haven't been out here too awfully long, maybe 45 minutes to an hour. So see what else I can find. I'm gonna do this one more strip and then I think I'm gonna walk back to my car. I had to park over there because they're redoing their parking lot. I couldn't park over here, so parked out by the road. So I think I'm gonna do this strip and then walk at an angle towards the car and see if I just happen across anything. Alright, see you guys. Look at there, something besides a penny. I was getting that 29.30. It's a modern one. It wasn't as deep as what it was saying. This grass is pretty tall. So I got him out about right here, so 3 inches. It was saying 4 to 6, bouncing back and forth. It looks like a state quarter. So awesome. There's people up here walking through here doing stuff. I've had other 30 signals and getting like cans and things like that. Some of these big pieces of metal, like I've got over there. I don't know if you can see it or not. Sticking up. That thing was giving me all kinds, jumping all over the place, giving me all kinds of crazy numbers. But you can kind of see how I've trekked across here from down there, just kind of walking over here to pick up my metal, and then I'll walk up to the car, see what we can get between here and there. See you guys in a minute. Alright guys, back out at the church. I've already dug a couple signals this morning, trash. But I got a good signal here, 1920. Which is probably penny range. It was saying it was 8 inches. saying it's not that deep in this plug. What was that going off on? Maybe I got just too close to the phone. There we go. Yep. Just a deep zinc penny, it looks like. Pretty rough shape. Ain't gonna get nothing off of that. Alright. I'll try and clean it up a little bit. If it's anything other than a zinc penny, I will let you know. See you guys in a bit. Alright guys, jumpy signal here. I have no idea what I've got. Well, I kind of have an idea of what I've got, but I don't. So, it's about 6 inches deep. It was right in the bottom of the plug there when I knocked it out. It was, looks like it was some sort of necklace charm or something. I don't know if you can see that or not. It says, I can see peso on the bottom of it. Can't see a year or anything. It's all scratched up. It was like that when I wiped the dirt off of it. So I really have no idea what I've got. I've got some sort of peso, but I don't know what. That is pretty damn cool. You can see where there was like a hole right there and it broke off of a necklace or something. Looks kind of rusty and stuff in there, so I doubt it's silver. Can't see a year on it or anything, but that's what I found, so that's pretty cool. See you guys in a minute. Alright guys, got a signal here. Not great. It's holding steady at 9 now. Usually that gives me foil. But it seems to be a nice concentrated signal, and I know that's I've seen. I haven't found any with this yet. This where gold falls, so let's hope it's not foil. Let's hope I'm doing a semi-live ring. Oh, and it's a itty bitty tiny piece of foil. Dang it. I was hoping, because that's the tightest little signal I've had on that. Usually they're really big. You can tell they're cans. Or foil, big piece of foil. So, that's what it is. Alright guys, this is such a good signal. I'm going to try and do this one live. 2930, that's a quarter signal. Saying it's 6 inches, so probably around 4. I lost my spot when I looked away. Maybe we find it here. Oh, that was probably a little deep. Yeah, went a little deep there, I think. Why was that giving me a 30 signal? $81D penny? Okay. That's confusing. That was it too. He was right in the bottom of that plug there, so things are throwing strange signals sometimes, it looks like. I'm gonna try and ground balance and see if that helps. So alright, 81D penny on a 30 signal. That's weird. Alright, see you guys in a minute. I have a few signals here. Pulled a zinc penny out right there. Probably he was right in here, so 4 inches. About the same depth on this plug, 4 inches. Got a good one. See if I can get the date a little cleaner on it. See if that'll focus. There we go. 48D. Wheat penny, nice shape. So that's awesome. Sweet. And there's another. So that was the first one, that was the second one. Got another one right in here saying 6 to 8, so right about the same depth as the other one. So I got me a little spill, maybe an older one. I'm gonna go get my box out of the car and put this wheat penny in there. So I'm gonna put this up and see what that is, and then I'll show you guys. See you in a minute. You see this plug is a mess, but I don't know if this was a spill or... So I got another zinc penny out of this plug here. I got a zinc penny out of this plug here, 95. It's pretty dirty, but I cleaned it up enough I could see the year. And then I don't know if you can see that third one or not, but it's a 1967. Yeah, there we go. And it came out of that with the zinc penny. Weedy came out of this one, and an unidentifiable zinc came out of this one. And they were all pretty much about the same, about 4 inches deep, all of them. So I don't know if it's just a newer spill and they had a couple of old coins in their pocket or what. But cool. At least we got a weedy. That's awesome. Alright guys, got a really good signal here. I'm probably about halfway between the road and the parking lot. 25, 26, 27. So it's only showing, like, it was showing like 6 inches deep. I can feel it. Hey, we got our first dime out of here. Looks like a 1990 something. Sweating like crazy. $19.99D. So there we go, first dime out of here. Everything's ringing up kind of high, but it wasn't too deep, so cool. We'll see you guys on the next good one. Alright guys, well, before I pulled the plug, this thing was throwing out signals like 36, 37. Now they got it open, they dropped down to like 30. And where'd you go? Oh, it looks like we might actually have a quarter this time. $19.82 maybe? $19.83. Got a quarter. Awesome. It's crazy how high everything is showing over here in this in this ground. So yeah, once I got it opened up, it was back where it should be. So alright, we'll see you guys in the 30s. Where'd it go? Well, it jumps up into the 30s. Helps if I turn this on. Alright, where are you hiding at? Nope, I'm keeping you guys in frame. Well, I moved it. That's a dime. It's like 1980 something. 1985. It's crazy how stuff is so deep and it's not that old. And I guess it could have been dropped in 85, been a new penny, something like that. 86. Worked its way down. But hey guys, back at my church permission, doing a little digging today. I haven't recorded anything yet today. Just, I found some change and some junk and same stuff I've been finding. So I found something different, something I wanted to find. I guess you could call it kind of a bucket lister item. I don't know how old it is, but it was right here. I don't know if you can see that or not. So that's 6 inches, 7 inches down. Set it on top of the plug there. I have got me a button. Don't know what it is yet. Can't tell if it's got anything on it. Looks like there might be some writing. Let me see if I can clean this up a bit, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I cleaned it up the best I could here. I don't see any markings. Maybe they might call these like a tomback. I have no idea about buttons. First one I ever found. So, but it definitely has a folded over shank. So I know just from having that kind of style of shank, it's got to be old. Probably 1800s, maybe early 1900s. So I'm gonna have to do a little research on buttons now. Alright, I'll see you guys if I find anything else cool. See you in a bit. Is up guys, another day at my church permission. This is like my 4th, 5th day here. It's been so hot I couldn't get more than an hour or two in. Walking back to my hole over here. Something cool to show you guys. I haven't recorded much, I haven't been here very long. 20 minutes or so. I did have one other cool find. I really haven't been recording because it's kind of rainy and my phone's not waterproof, and I didn't want to carry it because I dropped it and cracked my screen the other day. So there is that. But I had a cool first find, and also back here about made it maybe 5 or 10 feet. I'm so good, I'm getting good at putting my plugs back in, I can't even tell where I was at. Maybe right here. But anyways, Found this piece of iron. It's got an A and an N on it. Have no idea what that's to. Maybe like an old stove or something, I'm guessing. And I'm guessing it's pretty old. Oh heck, maybe it was right there. I was standing on it. Yeah, it was right here. I'm trying to figure out where I was. The only other thing I found really was a dime. So that's pretty cool. And looky here. My first horseshoe. Even though it's only a half of one. That is awesome. Now I was talking to these guys and they said this used to be farmland, so, but I'm guessing there was some sort of structure here because I'm finding old iron relics. The horseshoe, the square nails, that piece of possibly a stove or something. I have no idea what it is too. But just pulled that out of there. It's giving me a nickel signal. They're around 13, 14. So awesome. We'll see you guys on the next cool find. Had a good signal here. Pop the plug. Fine, 30. Good quarter signal. Right here. Yep, it's a quarter. Just a state quarter. But it was a quarter nonetheless. So awesome. It wasn't very deep, 2 inches. So, alright, see you guys. Hey guys. Got this good little signal right here. A little bouncy. But still a good signal. Giving you a new perspective. See if I can keep this in frame here. Bring you guys up a little bit. Okay. Gotta figure out where this thing needs to be at. It's been quite a dime day. I'm getting a lot of these. I don't think it's going to be silver. 1968. It's been the story of my day. I've had a bunch of stuff late 60s. So hopefully you guys like this new chest mount I got. Trying it out. It was raining earlier, so I didn't have it out, and we're starting to get some sprinkles again, but I'm just going to finish this run up through here to the car, and then I've got some things I got to go do, and then maybe come back after a while since it's going to be nice and cool today. So, alright, we'll see you guys if I find anything else cool. Alright guys, so in this hole right here, I was getting a penny signal around a 20. You can see right there where it came out, probably about 4 or 5 inches. Got me a key. It says Made in USA star. Looked it up real quick on my phone, and this star is a blank. This is the brand of the blank. So, and it was some sort of door key, ignition key for GM, as best I could tell. Didn't really give me a year that they were made, but I'd say with everything else, probably 70s that I found around here. So pretty cool. See you guys on the next cool find. Alright guys, I've been working my church permission, and this is what I found so far. I've got maybe a quarter of it done, so there's still a lot more to go. Some of the trash, little modern button with a little plastic backing in it, some pull tabs, nails and aluminum, and some bolts. And I have no idea what this thing is. Looks like it has a bolt running through it. I'm really not sure. I don't have a clue. First I thought it was like a door handle or something. Maybe. I don't know. Something off a tractor. Who knows? Yeah, you can see that. There's that little piece of metal I found with the A and N on it. Have no clue what that is. I'm guessing maybe it went to an old stove or tractor or something. I have no idea. Found this bad boy, big old spike. Found that today. And this railroad spike. There are railroad tracks fairly close, so not super surprised to find one there. Great big nut. Got a locking gas cap. I'm guessing that's from the 60s, 70s. This weird piece of metal. And this one here. I've got quite a few firsts out of here. My first horseshoe. Even though it's half a horseshoe, it's still my first horseshoe. Bottle caps, those rang up amazing. Found a few square nails. That's a beast of a square nail. A couple little square nails. I talked to the guys there, and they said it was farmland before the church was built, and they don't know if there was any structures there or anything like that. But obviously with horseshoes and stuff, there was something going on early. For my coins, $2.50 in quarters. Got $1.50 in dimes. Oldest one I got, if it'll focus on it, you can see it, 1965. Missed it by a year on that one. Got two nickels, an American and a Canadian. This is 77 and this is a 95. My zinc, most of them I can't see the date on. Some of them you can. 22 of those. My copper, got 18 of those. Now these two up here I set them separate because they were part of a spill. And in that spill was this guy. 1948 Wheatie. My only wheat penny out of there. So a lot of these coins, this was the only spill that was from the 60s. All of these are like 70s. A few from the early 80s, 81, 80. A lot of these I can't date, but for the most part they're all into the 90s. So there's a jump there. On the same way with the dimes, they go from the early 60s and 70s, and then they jump up into the 90s. I also found this, which I thought was really cool. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but I think it's part of an old toy wagon or something. It's kind of what I'm guessing. Not real sure. It's kind of cool though. Let's see what else we've got here. I know I've got some more goodies for you. Oh, yeah. I did find this key. I forgot that was in there. Thought that was kind of cool. Oh yeah, the little kid's ring, aluminum ring. I believe you can see a little bit of the shiny coming through there. I believe this is a tomback, and these were used through the mid 1700s all the way up to the early 1800s. And I was doing a little research on Michigan, where I'm from, and this area was settled late 1700s, early 1800s. So this very well could be from a farmer back there working his land. This was pretty deep. It was about 8 inches deep. 8 to 10 inches. Still got the shank on it. My first old button. That's really cool. Lots of firsts here. And I don't know how well y'all will be able to see this, but it is really cool. We can get it to focus on it. There we go. It's 1 peso. Here. I cleaned up the scratches on it. It was all scratched up. Actually, my wife did, but there's the date down there. 1958. So I looked it up. This is 10% silver. And pretty much the rest is brass. So I'm calling it my first silver coin. But what a way to get it. Looked like there was something in there with it. You can't really see the back. I thought about trying to take it out of the resin, but I was afraid it would destroy it. I don't want to destroy it. So pretty cool find. You can tell it was like part of a necklace or something. So that's what I found from my church permission so far. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one. Oh wait, and a bullet. Looks like a pretty old one. Don't know much about old bullets, but it doesn't look like the modern ones do. I don't see any rifling on it, because I know you can date it from that. So it's pre-rifling, I'm guessing. But okay, that was the last thing. Alright, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.